What?
Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, it is Saturday and it's around 4:30 in the afternoon
Hi, guys.
and I just can't get moving today. I had intentions on doing stuff this morning and I don't know, hubby left for work and I was like, oh my God, I'm a little tired. I didn't feel good earlier either. Um, I don't know if I'm dehydrated or what, but so I laid on the couch and I took a nap. And I just got up like a half hour ago, and Jenny's watching a Lifetime movie. Is it
On
Lifetime?
Hallmark.
Hallmark movie. And I'm watching it with her. It looks like a cute movie. 2 Tickets to Paradise. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's really, really cute. Anyway, so she's gonna be going to a party at 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna get her all ready soon, and then it's just gonna be me and
Mommy,
Cooper.
tell them what I'm doing
One
right now.
second. Cooper and Frankie should be home, I don't know, in a couple hours. So, yeah. So, Jenny's going to a party for her friend's birthday, and it's like at like this place where they're doing a potluck dinner and stuff. So, they're also having the girls' birthday party there. So, yeah. So, she's going to have fun. So, that's what I'm doing, guys. All right, guys. So, I'm going to be making dinner now. Jenny just left. My son's home. And so, I'm going to be making dinner. So I have 2 steaks. I'm going to season mine right here. My son seasoned his already. So I'll just show you mine. I don't know why I just don't start out on the tripod, because I don't. Okay, I'm going to put some garlic powder, some salt, some pepper. What'd you put on yours, Frank?
What?
What seasoned you put on yours?
Salt. I put salt and pepper.
That's all you put?
I didn't put salt and pepper. I forgot.
Well, what is that?
The mix I have. The oregano mix.
You know
I
what?
have the salt.
You know what I love? I love that citrus, Trader Joe's. Citrus garlic.
That should be fine.
All right, so onion powder.
I use the oregano mix I have.
Oh,
Put on the top.
where's the... You know what I haven't used in a while? The Danos.
That's right. I put a little spicy down on mine.
Oh, you have the spicy Dano? I'm gonna put a little Danos on mine, guys. Haven't used this in a while. Try something different today. All right. All right, I'm gonna put these steaks in, and then I'm gonna get the string beans out. I'm gonna make some string beans for myself. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, so I have my pan here. I'm gonna make string beans. I would normally steam them first, but I'm not gonna steam them. I'm just gonna throw them in the pan because I wanna put them with oil and garlic anyway. I know I bought another olive oil. Oh, olive oil.
I'll come out in a few minutes.
All right.
Usually go.
This is not. Ow, this is not cooperating. Okay. All right, let's put a little bit more olive oil there. I'm gonna put a little piece of olive oil, a little piece of butter. Then my son has macaroni and cheese cooking here. He stopped. God, the kid, 30-year-old kid, is addicted to macaroni and cheese. He loves it. I just lost the top to the olive oil. It went all the way over here. Here it is. Gonna season these up. I'm gonna put some fresh garlic in there. I'm gonna put a little bit of onion powder, not much. Gonna put garlic. Some pepper, some salt, Frankie's making this. I'm gonna have a little bit of it. Street corn, southwestern style. That looks really good, doesn't it? Yummo. Really? I love string beans. Love it. Let's take a look at those steaks. My steak is going to be like 3 meals for me. I'll have a little piece tonight, a little piece tomorrow, probably. It's you know, the way it is. Maybe I'll put a little Danos on this too, on the string beans, just a little bit. And I'm gonna put some fresh garlic. But I'm gonna put the minced garlic. I'm not gonna put the other one. Yeah, I like my steak rare. So does Frankie, but Frankie's is thicker, so it's gonna take longer to cook his. But smell is so good with the garlic. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy. So comment down below what you guys are doing today. It's been warm here in New York, upstate New York. It's been, I don't know, maybe it was in the 40s, 50s today. It's weird. This weather is so strange, guys. It's like warm and I don't get it. But I felt like it was really chilly in the house, though. Even though it was warmer out, the house is cold. I don't get it. I don't know. All right, I'm going to check my steak because if it overcooks, I won't be a happy camper. Let's check this out. No, definitely too raw. Yeah, so. These look so good. Yummy string beans, yes they are. What else am I gonna do here? Let me. All right, guys. So I'm just checking the steaks. Frankie likes his rare too. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put mine in anymore. Oh, definitely must go in more. What do you think, Frank? More?
Yeah, a few minutes.
Yeah, I would say like.
If you don't mind flipping it.
Yeah.
Just a few minutes, I think.
Yeah. This right here, I'm telling you, I'm just gonna cut off probably this piece right here, guys. I'll have this and then I'll have that the rest of the week, you know, or whatever. Alright, the string beans are done. Pretty simple dinner tonight. Did you check the pasta? String beans are all done. I like my string beans a little bit firm.
Where's my big bowl?
So good.
Gotta be in the sink or something.
You don't have it in your room?
Where's it in my room?
I don't know. I feel like the pink Himalayan salt, Himalayan, what is it?
Himalayan.
Himalayan salt does not do the job for me. I think I'm gonna get sea
I
salt and
want
put
sea
it in
salt.
there.
That's,
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons we wanted that. That's what I thought you wanted it for, was sea salt.
I don't feel like the pink Himalayan is that great. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my dish together. I'll show you guys my dish, and then after I eat, I'm gonna come back and do some organizing in my bedroom and take you guys along with me. I have to organize my dresser and just clean it up and stuff, and I don't know. So I'll take you guys along with me. So I'll get my plate together and I'll be back. All right, guys. So I'm sitting here at the table for a couple of minutes. Well, maybe I'll just sit here and eat. Got some steak sauce, great value. I like steak sauce. A little tangy, but the string beans came out perfect. I love string beans. Gotta eat the steak slow. And little tiny pieces. Like, I mean, little. And I mean, I could have bigger than this, but I like to have little because this way I have no chance of it being too big, you know what I mean? So that's really tiny right there. It's like something I would have cut up for my kids when they were 4. I really like that steak sauce, it's good. Maybe I'll just sit here and talk with you guys while I'm eating. Tastes very good. This is that meat I got at Price Chopper. I went there early. I tell you guys, go find out when your grocery store in your area or whatever puts out meat that has to be gone that day. It's typical. I have this price chopper by me. First of all the grocery stores, I think, do it. Why I don't really have never recognized it at my ShopRite right by my house. I don't know, never really looked. But Price Chopper, my God, they had such a good deal this week. Oh my God, when I went there, I couldn't believe it. They had steaks and they had chopped meat. I got a steal. If you go up and look at my grocery haul, I got 3 packages of chopped meat for $15. Usually you pay $15 for one. Really, really good deals. I think I'm gonna go there every Friday and buy my meat up there. Because it pays. It's it's low cost, low spend January. It's really low spend 2023. It pays to go there and get the meat. These steaks that I got, you saw how thick that other one was? About $3-4. And my sirloin steaks, they're not like chuck roast, Really good, guys. So anyway, what I was saying was find out from your store, from your butcher, from the store, whatever, when they put reduced meats out, because and they're not bad. They just have to sell them by that day. That's why people like. I'm gonna say something now, and I'm really serious about this. My family thinks I'm whacked out of my mind. But if you ever watch the YouTube people that dumpster dive, they know. They know when those things being put in the dumpster. Literally, this steak right here, all that stuff that's in that little thing goes into the dumpster. I don't get why they don't give it to homeless shelters. That to me, like, I don't understand the waste. Like, give it to a homeless shelter. Give it to a food bank. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, besides the fact, there are people that dumpster dive, and I can see why, because the stuff that they get, like, I don't know if it's, my son thinks it's fake. He says it's fake. They set it up. This and I don't think it's fake at all. I really don't. I would like to do it. I don't think I'd
You didn't climb into a dumpster?
Mm-mm. No, I'd take Dad with me. He'd have to get in there. This one guy has these little clipper things, But this one couple that I watched, I forget who they are. Yeah. I forget their name. They literally get into the dumpster. Like, he gets in, he has gloves on, he has, whole outfit on, he gets in there. And they usually do it they do it at all different stores, but they do it at Aldi. The stuff that they get, I don't know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know. It's crazy. Ooh, it smells like Mexican.
Yeah, it is.
Street corn. This looks good, guys. Oh my God, that's really good. That is yummy. So anyway, go check it out and see when your store does that, because today you gotta save every little bit. I'm telling you, I spent $58 on meat, and I got 2 packages of chopped meat. I got 3 packages of chopped meat, 2 packages, the long packages of the pork chops, 2 steaks. What else did I get? I got a lot of meat. So go check it out. It can't hurt. Sometimes I go and they don't have very good stuff. You know, it just depends. And then sometimes I go and it's amazing like it was this week. Last week. Really good. This corn is really, really good. I really like this. It's different. I'm gonna take a break in a minute and put my fork down because if I keep eating, it's not gonna be good. So you gotta wait, you gotta eat slow. Let me get a napkin. I wanna get my, my food list out here and see what I have used. I didn't write, actually on my food list, you know, my itinerary, my inventory list. I didn't put the meats in here that I got. So I gotta do that. So, oh, I got 2 roasted chickens, guys. 2 big fat roasted chickens. They were like $7 each originally. They're usually like $10, $11. You know, they were. So I got a lot of meat for $58. All right. So I'm not gonna put this in the fridge. I'm trying to think what I don't think I really see, this is what I do. I'll show you. I have my fridge. I have cans and seafood cans on the bottom, like tuna and that kind of stuff. I have sides and pastas. Can you see that? Yeah. Then I have canned veggies. What is this? Baking stuff. And freezer upstairs and downstairs, because I have 2 freezers. Actually, I have 3 freezers. I have 3 freezers. 1 freezer up here, 2 freezers downstairs. Okay, so I put D for down and U for up, so I know which freezer it's in. Now, in my freezer, like cooked foods already, I didn't even write that here. Cooked foods in the freezer. So foods that are already cooked, you know what I mean, that I just can take out. I got peppers and eggs, I got those egg bites, I got banana bread still, I got meatloaf, I got Julie's birthday cake in there. It's what kind of cake did she have again? Some sort of fudge cake. I have that, and I have 647 bread down there because guys, I don't eat bread anymore. I really don't. A piece here and there. A biscuit. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway. I'm going to put what I have, what meats I had this week. Because the thing is that when I bought the meats, I bought them on the 27th. And if you don't use, it says sell by the 27th. Sorry I'm using my fingers, but string beans, I always use my fingers. So if I don't use them, I'm going to put them in the freezer because I don't want them to go bad. So I have 2.5 things of chopped meat left. Is it 2.5? Yes. I have 2 roasted chickens. So this way I know what I have. And I can utilize it. Pork chops. 2 packages. And 2 steaks that I had. I'm gonna write 2 steaks, but I'm gonna check it so I know that I used it already. I like to know that. Frozen. Let me see. I want to mark off the string beans that I use because this way I know that I only have 1 string bean left in the freezer. You know what I mean? Or 1 broccoli. When I use them, I usually go to my list and mark it off. Sometimes I'm a little flighty and I don't do it. But I kind of know in my head, you know, what I have. Like, I know that I had 2 broccolis in there. Because these are things that we eat a lot of. So the things that we eat a lot of, I know, like, in my head what I have of those. You know what I mean? Did I even write string beans on here? See, I don't even know. Let's see. 6 bags of veggies, but that's mixed veggies. Let me write that. Oh, I do have that up here. No, I didn't even have string beans here, see? So I'm gonna write, oh, I have to cross off, I'm gonna cross off the 1 string bean I used, and then I used all of my, my raviolis. I used 3 bags of raviolis yesterday when I made that ravioli bake. That was really good, guys. You should try that. I don't know if you ever made a ravioli bake, but it's kind of just like ziti. I just kind of made my own thing. I cut them up, and then you can watch my video if you want to go check it out. Up above. Check it out. I put a little bit of ragout in there. I put sauce, all kinds of seasonings, mozzarella, and it was good. It was like a ziti. That's what it was like. It was like a ziti but raviolis. It was very good. Something different. Sometimes you just need something different. What are you doing, Cope? Yeah, so this is what I keep now. I had it on another piece of paper, but I found this in my drawer, and so I'm organizing it. Let your light so shine. Isn't that cute? My hubby got me this for Christmas. One of the stocking stuffers. So yeah, this corn is so good. I like this. Got little peppers. So, I had a comment today. From this lady. Very nice lady. And I'm not mad at her. I'm really not whatsoever. She said she wasn't happy with my channel because I say the F word sometimes, and I say freaking or friggin' or something like that. And she feels that if I want to grow my channel, then I shouldn't be saying words like that. Because some people will not like it. So, I said to her, I don't have a trash mouth. Do I? I said, it's just real life. Like, it's just I'm just living my life, and I'm living it in front of the camera, and I'm just being myself. And, oh, she said that, Jenny came in, and as Jennifer is very volatile. That's the God's honest truth. Jennifer has a disability, and she's very impulsive, and sometimes when I'm on camera, she comes in and she says things that aren't appropriate. So she came in last week or something, or the other day, and she said the F word, and she said that when she came in and said the F word, I told her, Jen, I had the video on. I'm doing a video. I guess she thinks maybe I should have said to her, well, don't say the F word. I'm sure I said that to her at some point too, because I always say that to her. And she knows she's not supposed to say the F word, and I don't promote her to say the F word. But when you're dealing with a child who has a disability, an adult child, you never know what you're gonna get. So this is real life, guys. So I'm sorry that she feels offended, and I hope I don't offend anybody. And my intent on this channel is not to be a trash channel and talk like that and, this, that. In my frustration sometimes when I'm cooking or doing stuff or whatever, or I'm maybe a little frustrated or angry, if I'm telling you guys a story about something, I might curse. I apologize if I offend anybody. I really do. I don't mean it maliciously or I'm going to try to be more aware of it because although it is real life and all that, I don't want to offend anybody. But in the other aspect, I'm just living life. And just because I might throw an F-bomb out there or something or, whatever, it doesn't mean that I'm a bad person or I have bad intentions. So if anybody gets offended, I'm very sorry, and I really do apologize if you do. But I am who I am, and I'm just going to be me. Like, I'm going to be who I am, so it might happen here and there. I have to admit it. It might happen because I'm not going to censor myself. If I censor myself, then I'm changing who I am. And I don't want to do that. And as far as I know, the feedback that I've been getting from my subscribers is that they like that I'm real. They like that I show real life and that I show real emotions, and you know that they like it. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not trashing the lady. Very nice lady. I hate to see her go if she goes. But if she doesn't like to hear a few things here and there once in a while, and she gets offended, then it's her prerogative. There are plenty of other channels, you know what I mean? So that's all I have to say. So yeah, guys, so that's it. Not making no big deal out of it. And I always try to, like, even though, like, sometimes, all the time, well, on the negative, not all the time, but what I'm trying to say is the negative comments I like to talk about. Because I need to address them. Because it bothers me. I'm human. So, that's that. Because she made she said something in the comments that string bean stuck in my throat. That I'm going to spend 15 minutes talking about how the lady, you know, didn't like curse words and all that. I don't do it to shame anybody or anything like that. And I'm not doing it, you know, I'm just telling you guys what's going on, that's all. I'm just addressing it. I'm not trying to shame anybody or call anybody out or anything, because let's just face it. She made the comment, so if people look at it, they're gonna know who it is. I don't have to say that, or I don't have to tell anybody, whatever. But anyway, guys, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm just gonna go on and do what I do. It's a very good meal. Haven't had steak in a while. So yeah. I'm gonna go get my drink. Guys, I'm having a real tough time with drinking. I really think that I was dehydrated today again. Water's really hard to get down. So, I'm gonna get some of my Gatorade and drink some of that. I think that's better for me to drink, because if that's the only thing I'm drinking, at least it's like it has the electrolytes in it. You know what I mean? This camera keeps going out on the coloring. I'm wondering, do you guys see that on the other end? I'll have to look at it when I look at my video. Oh, let me go get the Gatorade. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I can't find my bag of iced teas, and I don't feel like searching back there right this minute. So what I'm going to do is I have these no sugar Milo, whatever they're called. So I have strawberry watermelon, so I'm going to put a little bit of that, a little couple squirts of that. I love this orange tangerine. The orange tangerine is so good. It's like one of my favorites. Love it. And then I have an orange vanilla, so I'm going to put a little bit of that in, just a couple of squirts of each. Oh, I got to get my straw. My straw's in the drawer. Let me get the straw out. I don't understand what my iced tea thing is. I know it's in there. It's in the back there. But you know how things disappear. The ice is all frozen, stuck now. Oh, there we go. There we go. Very good. Oh, that's so good. I like that. I'm gonna let Coop be in the kitchen. You gotta stay in the living room now. In the kitchen now. You can't be being bad boy. He's gonna try to get my food. See. This is what Cooper does. You can't have any of mommy's food. I'm very sorry. Oh yeah. I don't normally drink when I eat because oh, I forgot there's a piece of steak up there on the counter. I'm gonna be eyeballing it. What? So we stopped at the Dollar Tree yesterday, you know, because I had to get a container for Jenny's pretzels because she was bringing them to the party today. Chocolate covered pretzels we made last night. I didn't film it because because I've made this like 3 or 4 times on camera probably already. But so I didn't film it, but so my husband and I ran out. We had to get a couple, you know, at the food store and stuff. So I ran into Dollar Tree to get a container. And there was one register open, right? One register. I was like the 3rd or 4th one online. And there was like a line all behind me around to the aisles and everything. So I'm not a confrontational person at all. But in the last 5-10 years, no, maybe the last 15 years, I've grown a little bit in that area. I speak up more. Whatever. So I said to her, I yelled, "Could you please open up the register nicely?" And the lady at the register, I saw was lifting the phone up and was calling for somebody. And she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice the line was so long." I said, "Yeah, it's around the, you know." Okay. So a couple of minutes later, another lady comes over to one of the registers and she says, "I can help somebody over here." Now, there was 2 men in front of me, two guys. Well, they were here, I was here. And I said, and I saw that she came. So what I did was, I started walking around the 2 guys to go to the register. But as I did that, I said to them, "You guys want to go in front of me? Go ahead, go in front of me." And so the one guy, the first guy ahead of him, went, and the second guy was just standing there and like he didn't hear me. Well, he was fresh. I said to him, "What's your problem? I told you to go ahead." "Oh, you're trying to cut me off and everything else." I'm like, number one, I wasn't trying to cut you off. I was telling you to go. because you were ahead of me. I'm waiting here, you know. So it really just perturbed me to the point where, like, my Italian temper just like went from 0 to 10 in like 2 seconds. Because he was insisting that I was trying to cut him off. But he obviously didn't hear me say that because the guy, I don't know why or how, because the guy in front of him heard me. I wasn't cutting anybody off, I was behind them. So he made a couple of comments like, you're trying to cut in front of me, I'm sitting here waiting on the line, and, you know, I said, listen, buddy. Number one, I told you to go. You didn't hear me, that's not my problem. That's not my fault. Number two, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world today, and we don't need to be nasty to each other. And I said, I wasn't trying to steal from you or do anything to you. I told you to go. He was being very arrogant, and it just twisted me, so I kept talking. I could feel my temper, like, raging inside. And I said to him, I don't know what I was even saying, to be honest, right now, I forget. I was like just spatting off stuff like, you know, what do you have to be so mean for? This is, you know, there's so much going on in the world, like, we don't need mean people, and, you know, oh, I said to him, it's not the end of the world. Like, when I was walking, I said, it's not the end of the world. I said, I didn't steal from you. Like, relax, buddy, it's okay, you know? And I kept like mouthing off saying stuff, and he kept saying, well, you're the one who keeps going on and on about it. You're the one who keeps continuing to talk about it. I'm like, because you're rude. You were very rude. You're a very rude person. I was like a beast. You know, I understand. Maybe you're having a bad day. The line was long. He was waiting there. He was frustrated. He thought I cut him off. Okay. That's okay. But, you know, there's no reason to be rude. Like, take a second, you know? And I was a little bit rude to him after he was rude to me. Which, two wrongs don't make a right. But I just couldn't, like, it just made me so angry and upset that he was acting like that when I didn't even do what he accused me of doing. That was my problem. Like, that was why I was so perturbed. So, like, I had to, like, check myself, like, okay, Linda, breathe in, breathe out. Because it wasn't worth getting so crazy over. Like, why did I get so crazy over it? So, my husband was waiting out in the truck on the side, you know, right by the door. And so when I went out there, I looked around to make sure the guy wasn't out there. So I said to my husband, I just got into like an argument. I'm glad my husband wasn't there, because my husband might have said something to him, and then it could have escalated, and that wouldn't have been good. So I'm glad he wasn't there, but I probably wouldn't. Maybe I wouldn't have mouthed off so much if my husband was there, because I wouldn't have wanted my husband to get involved. So anyway, I was glad that happened. Glad that didn't happen, but yeah. So. It's life, guys, right? I'll pray for him. You never know what anybody's going through. You never know. You know, you never know. So, you just gotta be, I think you just gotta be kind either way. The steak's really good, guys. I mean, look at that little piece I had. I ate most of it. Still chomping on it just a little bit, taking my time. It's very, very tasty. Very tasty. Koopy's waiting for a piece. I hate to give him table food. We don't that often because I want to get used to. Used to it, and then when you give it to him, you know, I don't want him to beg for more. But he deserves a little treat here and there. I gotta put this on my list. This was really, really, really tasty. Ortega Street Tacos. I'm gonna put this in my favorites. In my empties. Trying to gather some empties up, guys. For you guys. So yeah, that was a really good dinner. Hopefully it'll zen down the way it's supposed to go. Stay there. I don't know, guys. This sleeve, I tell you. I don't know. I still have regrets, though. I don't know why. Because it's not an easy thing, I guess, you know? It's very restricting. It's very restricting. Because I'm always gonna have to watch what I eat and chew my food really well. It's always gonna be a bothersome, but it's like you trade one evil for another evil. Like, I'm trying to get rid of this freaking diabetes. And like I'm on less than half the insulin. Actually, I go next week for my blood work, and then the week after that I'll go to the endocrinologist. So hopefully, I'm sure my A1C is much, much lower. And like I'm on less, way half than less of the insulin. I'm hoping that the more weight I lose and stuff, that I'll be able to come off insulin totally and just maybe take a pill or something. I don't know. I'm hoping, but I feel like I'm still gonna have diabetes. Like, I feel like even now I still like really have to watch my carb intake and all that. And I knew it wasn't gonna be like I'm not stupid. I knew it wasn't gonna be a magic pill for the diabetes to go away totally, but it would definitely, I knew it would definitely diminish it and all of that. And I'm definitely doing better already. I had the surgery October 4th, so it's almost February 4th. So November, December, January, February. So it'll be 4 months that I had the surgery. God, 4 months already? Feels like 8. But I'm like, where's the weight loss? Where is it? 4 months? I want to see more weight loss than this. You know what, guys? In the beginning, when I first lost the initial weight, I felt like a new person. Like, bending down just automatically to go to tie my shoes, and I was able to tie my shoe. I was like, oh my God, everybody thought I was like something really, really good happened, because I was so excited, and it was just because I could tie my own shoe. Really, because I couldn't for a very long time. I couldn't do a lot of the functioning things that I needed to do with that extra 70 pounds on me. I really didn't. I really couldn't. So there's so much good that's come out of it already, and I'm so happy already. And I was very reluctant to do the surgery in the beginning, always. Even as I was re-rolled into the operating room, I was reluctant. But I knew that it was kind of my only choice. When my daughter approached me about it, I was glad because I wanted her to do better. I wanted her to feel better and have a better life than what she was going to have if she was going to continue to be that heavy, you know. And I was so glad that she came to me about it. So I couldn't say no because she put it to me like, also, Mom, I love you and I want you to be here for my kids and for me, and you know, so it was like a little bit of guilt and a little bit of, you know I needed to get it done and I want to live longer and all of that. So sorry guys, I hope that doesn't offend you. I'm sorry if I blow my nose. Sorry about that. I'll go off. So I kind of said yes reluctantly. And even through the whole process, I was like, I don't really want to do this. You know, it was so difficult, all the testing that you had to do and everything. So I know for a fact that if it wasn't for my daughter doing it and me wanting her to succeed and me wanting to be an example to her, then I would have never done it. Because I would say like 10, 15 years ago, I went to the doctor to get it done. I went and I started the whole process, and then as soon as I had to go for all the testing, I was like, no, there's no way I'm doing this, there's no way I'm doing that, and I backed out of it. But with Julie, she was like, come on, Mom, we're going to do this together, we have to do this, and you know, so, I thank her because, and my husband, and everybody's support, all my friends, and even you YouTubers, everybody really gave me a sense of, wanting to do it and really knowing that I needed to do it for myself and all of that. So, but, if I didn't have that push, I would have never did it. I would have never did it. So, I do have regrets still, but I don't regret doing it. I think some days, I don't know, guys. I can't say 100% because I really do, I was so reluctant and I was, but listen, I'm glad whatever good has come out of it and whatever good's gonna come out of it. If it gave me an extra 10, 15, 20 years of my life, of course, who wouldn't want that? So of course it was worth it. You know what I mean? So I can't regret it. I can't regret it. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'm just gonna start putting this stuff away. Put a little bit of this in here. Oh, that was delicious dinner. Very, very good dinner. This is garbage. This has to go in here. This has to go back. I have this steak right here left over. Get down. Get down. Look at what he's doing. Look. This is how bad he is. Look. This is how bad he is. Get down. There's nothing up there for you. There's nothing up there for you. What am I going to do with him? I think I might not be eating enough, too. I really do. I don't really get a lot of protein. And I'm not taking my vitamins, guys. I know. Not good. Hi, buddy. My son did dishes. Look. This is how it just flops everything. Listen, at least he did the dishes. It was very rare. Very rare that happens. So I should be thankful, I guess, right? Yep. There's really a lot to do in this kitchen. I really have a lot to do. I have this revolving shelf right here, just down here. You guys have seen it before. It's such a mess. If I can tell you, it needs such a cleaning. Look at it. It needs such a cleaning because everything, like when I cook, sometimes the crumbs like go down into that shelf if the door's open. So it's like all crummy and stuff. I gotta do that. This week coming up, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a clean with me, and we're gonna clean this kitchen up. Just things that need to be done, like to wipe down the cabinets and, just things that you don't get to every day. I gotta do the microwave and that kind of stuff. I don't feel like doing that right now. I mean, I could, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing that right now. What are you doing, Coop? So, I think maybe what I'll do is I'll dry this stuff, put it away, and then maybe I'll take you guys in my bedroom with me and let you see my dresser and stuff. I got some organizing to do in there. Here's the Coopy butt. Typical. Me and my shadow. That's what Cooper is. He's my shadow, guys. Between him and Jenny, I have a lot of shadows. And then my husband tries to be my shadow, and I'm like, don't even come near me. Back away. Back off. Oh, Lord in heaven. I don't know, guys. What do you want to do, Coopy? Do you want to go out? Do you want to go out, Cooper? All right, let's put you. Let me see if he wants to go out. You want to go out? Good. He was acting like he wanted to go out. All right, we'll put these plates away. This. We always have 15 dish towels out here. You know what it is? My son takes one if he thinks the other one's a little wet. He'll take another one. So literally, I have one over there, one over here, and one over here. This one is all kinds of wet and gross. It's got to go in the basement. I don't understand what goes on. I really don't. I don't understand what goes on. Don't need 3 dish towels. We don't. Okay. I have to check my sugar, actually. So, guys, I just want to say thank you so much to all my new subscribers, all the people new that have come on, and everybody, the old ones. I always say this, everybody, all my subscribers, thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying my channel. If there's anything like you want to see, any kind of content that you enjoy more, or you have any suggestions, write down in the comments down below what you're interested in, because I really, really enjoy like doing stuff that you guys enjoy. I really want to be able to do that and lighten up your day and brighten up your day, because by me brightening up your day, you're not even going to realize it, but it brightens up my life, my day. So just give me suggestions if you want, down the comment down below. So if you're new here, what this channel is about, okay, I never really talk about my channel as far as that goes. It's usually just what I do, and you see what I do. I just want to check my glucose level. Just give me 1 second. I have a little sensor right here that I wear. And it's connected to my phone, so all I have to do is, see, it's a little high, which it was ridiculous because I didn't even have any carbs. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, 243. I haven't even had any carbs or sugar. Why is my sugar 243? Why is my glucose level 243? It should not be 243. It was 120 before. I had string beans and I had steak. Okay? Wait,
I did have a couple of chocolate covered pretzels, and that's because it was like my sugar was like, it was like 116, and I felt a little funny. I thought it was gonna go below, so I did have 3 of the little chocolate covered pretzels, but I can't see that raising it. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta take insulin because I ate and it's 2:43 and I need to take insulin. I'm gonna go do that and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell you what my channel really is about, guys. All right, guys. So I took care of that. Let me get a Ziploc bag for the string beans. So yeah. So what my channel is about is what's for dinners, cooking, budgeting. Really recently has been really getting into the budgeting, family life, stresses, all that kind of stuff. So what you're going to get here at Create with Linda is creativity. I'm going to create meals, I'm going to create stuff, mostly food but I'm going to dabble in some other stuff too, actually. In the spring, in the spring and summer, I'm going to be starting a few different things. I'm trying to get an ebook out. I don't know if that's an e-cookbook out. Trying to do that. That's taking a little while. Have to get on that. And I am going to be designing, or hopefully designing, my own line of headbands, which I wear all the time. I said to myself, you know what? Maybe I'll make my own headbands, Start selling them or something. I don't know. We'll see. I also would like to get into, this is outside of YouTube, but whatever. I want to really start selling, every time I make my homemade vodka, penne vodka sauce, everybody says to me, not everybody, but, a lot of people say, Linda, you should jar that, you should can this, or, should sell it or whatever. And so I would love to start doing that, like selling my vodka sauce and stuff. I did try to do that one time, and I put it on Facebook or something, but nobody ever bought it. I never took off or whatever. So I don't know, but there are a few things I like to do. But anyway, what I do on this channel is that you're gonna see my daily life, daily struggles, real life, what's going on. Happy moments, sad moments, frustrating moments. That's what this channel is about. Real. I just hope that you enjoy it. And try to have a little fun. My husband and I have a lot of fun together, and it's a pretty light, light channel. So yeah, so that's what you're gonna get here, guys. I hope you like what you get. And like I said, put suggestions down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, it's free. Just hit that subscribe button, and I would so appreciate it. I love all of you, and I appreciate all of you. And thank you so much for taking the time to click on my video and watch my crazy life. Yeah, thank you. So I'm just going to get a sip, and then I'm going to take you to the bedroom because I want to go in my, go straighten up my dresser. This is so good. Yeah. All right, guys. So here we are in my bedroom. Here's my dresser. Whoops, sorry. Here's my dresser. It's like an organized mess. This is Jenny's stuff that has to go upstairs in her room. I just got stuff all over. Like, look. It's not organized. The only thing that's organized is my headbands. I got my headbands in this big thing. I had gotten this I forget what store I got it at, but I thought it was so cute. And so I said, oh, I'm not using it for the kitchen, so I'm using it in here for all my headbands because I have so many that they just were overflowing the bathroom and everything. I got a picture of Julie right here. Look at the little girl. She was so cute. I have my makeup right here. This is my makeup case. I put my makeup on in the mornings, usually over here. I have this makeup mirror, but honestly, I'm going to throw it out because it's got a crack in it, and I don't use it anymore, really, because I have this mirror here. I mean, once Julie takes her dresser, this is Julie's dresser. when she moved, she couldn't fit this in her. This is from Raymore and Flanagan, I think. She couldn't fit it in her apartment, so she left it here. So I love it. So I'm gonna have to get something like this because I love the mirror. But anyway, so I use the mirror here to put my makeup on usually in the morning, and I have my stuff here. This is Jenny's jewelry that she's going to be wearing to the prom that she's going to, the night to shine. This pretty stuff. I'll show you. I'm going to take you guys along when we get her dressed. You know, after she gets dressed and everything, I'll show you guys what she looks like and everything. It's going to be really cute. Koopy, where are you? Let me check him. Cooper? What are you doing? Come in here with me. Come on. Come in the bedroom. Come on. I have a candle here that I gotta bring in the living room. So I got that. I got these. I have more earrings here. I bought this. I buy this at the Dollar Tree, guys. I really love it. It's let me read it to you. Anti-marks for natural color. It's like a moisturizer, but it also like gets rid of like all the marks on your face. You know, I notice as I'm getting older, I'm getting all these like little marks on my face, and this supposedly that takes it off. It helps it, but I don't use it regularly, so that's another problem I gotta try to address with myself, is using it more regularly. But so it's $1.25 at the $1.25 store. So when I was there a couple of weeks ago, I had bought this one like a couple of months ago, and then when I was there, I saw it again. So I think I bought 2 more. If I'm not, yes, I bought 2 more. Because I said, it's the type of thing where you probably won't, they're going to get rid of it probably, and you're not going to have it, so I bought 2 more. But I have to start using it regularly. It's really, it's supposed to be really good. And I like the way it feels on my skin, so I got to start doing that. So I'm going to put that there for now. This right here, guys, means so much to me. This is from my mother's funeral, and the flat, believe it or not, they still smell. These are the stems of the flowers that were in, what happened was, this vase I bought. This wasn't from her funeral. This vase I bought, and I put her flowers some of her flowers from her funeral in here, and it's been 25 years. 25. It's been 25 years, and they're all dried up, and they've been gone for like, I would say probably a good 5 years. Maybe longer. I don't know. Maybe not. Yes, longer. They've been good. They've been gone a long time. But the stems right here have stayed, and it's so long that they're embedded in here. And I'm not even touching them. I'm not going to take them out. This is one of the ribbons from the flower. Love it. So I keep this wherever I go, wherever I move. It comes with me. It's been in and out of places, and it still smells like flowers. Like for so long, flowers, like the smell of flowers freaked me out because it smelled so much like my mom's funeral, because my mother was a manager in answering service, and she had so many flowers, guys, that they couldn't even fit them inside the funeral home, that they had to put them outside in the hallways, in the other rooms, because there was so many flowers between her family and friends and the answering service people. There wasn't enough room. So, but all I remember smelling is flowers. It was such a potent, and for so long I couldn't smell flowers. Like I'd be like, oh God, it just tore me up, But now I'm okay with it. I can smell flowers, whatever. It doesn't affect me in that way right now, yet anymore. But so that's a really nice thing that I have, that I'll always have, and I'll pass it on to my kids when I go. They'll have that. This little jewelry box was my mom's. I love it, and these are things that she gave, that I had given her this on Mother's Day or one of those I think it was Mother's Day, and it had Jennifer's picture in it. When she passed, I took it. So that was hers. This was mine. She had gotten me. my initial. I never wear it. I really should. There's some odds and ends in here that were hers and mine and all that. But the jewelry box was hers, so I love that. Love having keepsakes from my mom. And this big jewelry box here is mine. I got all my earrings in it and everything. Mostly costume. I'm just a big costume person. My brush, my comb. I got these at the Dollar Tree. Blessed Family and thanks. I'm gonna take these out. I think they're stickers. Are they stickers? Yeah, I think they are. So I have to put these up. Here are my vitamins that I don't take. I have I don't even know what this freaking thing is. Exfoliating bath bar. I think I'll give it to my daughter because I don't have a bathtub, so I don't use the bath. I take a shower. So I'm gonna give this to Julie. I have perfumes here that are probably 25 years old, and I'm not even exaggerating. Perfumes that are 25 years old. I have this here where I keep like all my jewelry that I wear during the, like during the week. I have like my earrings that I usually wear, and I have a necklace that I haven't worn forever, lipstick, and this is back cream. This is really good back cream. So yeah, we have that. So this is basically what my dresser is, except I have this here. Look, two more headbands. This here, which is, I don't even know what this is doing. I think this was in the kitchen, and I put it in the I put it in my bedroom to get rid of it, to get it off my counter. But I have little cupcake things that need to go in the little candy holders that need to go in my baking cabinet. Why they're in, like I just said, why they're in here, I don't know. Lipsticks and creams and stuff. So I'm just gonna keep this in here because this is, it needs to go somewhere. Paperwork here, that. So I'm just gonna, this is important paperwork. I know exactly what it is and it needs to stay there. So I can remember where it is. Julie had this actually, let's keep that there for now. Julie had this on her dresser and I kept it here. Not my favorite thing, but I figured I'll just leave it because I don't want to mark up her dresser or anything. So yeah. So this is garbage, that's garbage. So that's basically, oh, and I had this. This is an extra makeup case that I found in my things. And this is has like hair ties in it and stuff. So I'll just keep that up here. This makeup case I'll put in my little cabinet over here. This is the rest of our bedroom here. That's our closet, and that's the big crate now. Now we have the crate. We used to have it in the living room. If you guys don't know, we crate Cooper, like when we go out and stuff, or at night. He used to go in his crate. He decided he doesn't want to go in his crate anymore. It used to be in the living room. Now he sleeps in the bed with us, in the queen size bed. And you know how, he is a big galook, so it's not fun. But anyway, we keep the crate in here now. We got it out of the living room. And so he goes in there like when we go out, because you can't leave him alone when we go out. Not at this point. Not at this point. So put this in here. Guys, this is my journal. If you don't journal, guys, you really should try to journal. It is such a good thing, journaling. Sometimes, like I usually go to my therapist, Alice. If you guys don't know, I have depression and anxiety. Whoever's new here, you might not know that. You can go look at my other videos and check it out. I'm probably gonna do an informative video. This way my new subscribers will be able to see what to hear all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff you probably don't know if you haven't gone back to my older videos and checked it out. But I think that's my husband calling. Yeah, my husband's calling. I'll be back. So yeah, guys. So so I journal. Since I don't go to my therapist regularly, haven't been to her in a little while yet. I gotta go get back to her. But journaling is really good, just to put your feelings on a piece of paper, sometimes I feel like I'm so overwhelmed that I sit down for 5 minutes and I write like crazy, and everything just comes out. You can hardly understand what I wrote because but I feel so much better. I feel like a weight is lifted off me. So yeah, so it's really good to journal. So if you're a guy or a girl, journal. It's very, very mentally helpful. So yeah, so that's it. So that's what I'm doing. And I guess I'm gonna end the video, finish the kitchen up, get that done. Oh my god, this is the first time I've yawned on this video. I think the first time. Wow. Wow. All right, guys. So it was so great doing this video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry, here we go. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow. And I hope I appreciate you subscribing. Just hit that subscribe. It's free. It don't cost anything. And that's it. Hit that notification. Hit that notification button with that bell so you guys be notified every time I upload a new video. And don't forget to like and share. And don't forget to comment down below. I love all you guys. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you on the next video. Say bye, Coop. Coopy. Say bye. Bye, Goopy. He's so cute. He's so bad, but he's so cute. But I love him. I love him. All right, guys. See you on the next video. Bye. Bye, Coopy.